Many of the modelers doing a clash detection makes them into the BIM coordinator level. So what is your point on that actually? After 6 or 7 years you become a coordinator, or after 10 years you become a manager. It is a dedication and passion.
That this information is passed on to different stakeholders or within that particular company or organization without a fail. Thus making BIM successful.
Okay.
Rather than upskilling themselves and trying to learn what is happening in the next department.
Today's podcast focus on why the BIM roles demand more than software skills. I'm pleased to welcome Mr. Sijo, who is having a great exposure in BIM management, coordination and delivery system. Today we'll discuss more about the real challenges, real issues and real career path in BIM. Sijo, welcome to the podcast. Sijo, I often feel like there are modelers who are having experience of 2 to 3 years. Still they are in the senior level category. They are not able to come up, or they are not willing to come up because of some reasons. So what is your perspective on that?
To be honest, they're not willing themselves to be upgraded from what current role they have been assigned.
Okay.
Something like a BIM coordinator. That's what they are much more happier with the BIM modeler role. They are not
Comfort zone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a comfort zone.
Okay.
Rather than upskilling themselves and trying to learn what is happening in the next department.
Okay.
For
Next
example,
higher level.
Yeah, a mechanical modeler, maybe due to this inefficiency or due to when he feels like mechanical is more like his comfort zone, he never cares about what's happening in electrical.
Okay.
And that's where you get stuck and you sit over that comfort zone and you maintain your role as a BIM modeler, maybe a senior BIM modeler, and that's it.
Fine. So there will be a saturation point for as a senior modeler, and after that they are not able to come up to the next grade, like a team lead or
they're not
coordinator.
unaware what's happening in BIM around the world. I mean, modeling doesn't cover entire scope of BIM.
Right.
When it comes to a project or a proposal or a requirement, it's not just modeling. There's more into it.
Okay.
Now, if a modeler feels like if it's just modeling and he sticks to that comfort zone, then we don't see a point in improvement.
Right. Absolutely.
It's better if we make them aware that there are more initiatives into BIM, there
Okay.
are more roles into BIM.
Than modeling.
Actors,
Right.
like what we call in a world of BIM, all modeler, coordinator, manager, specialist, implementation guys, all are actors in the world of BIM.
But might be they are not able to see those criteria,
Exposure, yeah.
exposure and all, and they feel comfort in their own zone and they are not able to get into the next higher grade, right?
What modelers have to do is they still need that urge to learn what's happening in the other discipline. So gradually they develop their own skills, they evolve themselves, and then try to be a BIM coordinator.
And there is a misconcept for all modelers, many of the modelers, doing a clash detection makes them into the BIM coordinator level. I mean, that is the thing. Yeah, that's a myth actually. So what is your point on that actually?
A BIM coordinator is someone who is kind of like a moderator in a meeting.
Okay.
He controls the meeting. He is the host of the meeting. He controls each and every stakeholder's decisions.
Requirement and all, right?
Upon the requirement, he controls and assigns what should be the predictive task for the upcoming weeks or throughout the project lifecycle. So a BIM coordinator is not some clash reduction or identification person. More than that, he is a coordinator of information itself.
It's not a clash manager. He should be like information exchanger. Yeah. Okay. That part is missing actually.
According to BIM, if right information is not reaching the right person at the right time,
Right.
that means that's failure of BIM.
Fine.
A BIM coordinator makes or ensures that this information is passed on to different stakeholders or within that particular company or organization without a fail. Thus, making BIM successful.
Perfect. See, Sijo, you have been gone through from a modeler, coordinator, and being a manager for a reputed company. So you might have faced lots of issues which prevents them to get into the higher level, as you said, the mindset of the modelers and all. So how was your journey actually? How was your journey from the last stage to the manager level?
So when I started my journey back in 2014, the BIM was just kicking in in GCC, and just like any other modelers, I would have just learned a couple of softwares and I've entered the market.
Okay.
Gradually, I picked up myself that software has nothing to do with what you actually apply in site or apply in a real life project. Software just gets your work done more efficiently in the background, but the real things happen only in site when you have the perfect expertise to finish off and clear off a project.
Okay.
So when you kickstart a BIM modeling journey, obviously everyone would be stepping in as a BIM modeler and gradually
That initial phase.
Picking up things. Maybe from a mechanical discipline, by the way.
Okay.
So I gradually pick up what's happening in the other disciplines like plumbing, PHE, public health, and electrical, and there are various other services like audio, video, ICT, BMS.
Right.
Every service, every stakeholder that whom you collaborate for a project is actually an experience to learn something new.
Right.
So when you do that, when you learn, when you have that urge to learn something else, like this breaking out from a comfort zone, you end up with a different set of knowledge levels. Correct.
Perfect. Yeah.
These knowledge levels complied to the role of a BIM coordinator. That enthusiasm or that what do you say, that
urge of learning more things.
Exactly. And that investigation journalist thing, that keeps us awake.
The research mindset. Yeah.
Research mindset keeps us awake on what's happening in new in BIM and what keeps us going along.
Right. Then only you can you have the vision. You have to open your vision to the higher level.
What's happening there?
Otherwise, you will be restricted of doing your own work. Like you will be a master of one discipline, but that won't make a BIM process complete.
Maybe to a certain extent.
Yeah, for a certain extent, it might be for 2 to 3 years. Might be that is fine.
Right.
You might be a specialist in one discipline, but later stage, if you want to move on, then you should be aware about all other disciplines.
Exactly. What's happening in that? What are their standards?
Okay.
If you are working in GCC or any other nation,
the
you
codes
should have that nation's standards.
Right.
Try to pick up as you move on.
So it's a very interesting subject actually. BIM is a very interesting subject, but if you're restricted yourself to a certain degree, then that exposure won't come.
Exactly. You reach saturation at one point and then you feel like, oh, did I do something wrong? Didn't I upskill myself? You ask questions to you itself. Did I invest more in other, learning other things?
Right.
That's when you feel like you have attained that saturation level and almost like mid-career.
So that's a question that every model should ask themselves, if they have gained the experience, if they are ready to move up for the next stage, or whether they will be staying in the same discipline, same expertise for longer period. It won't make any sense, like in even for getting more salary or getting into the next position level, right? So you have to utilize whenever you're doing a project, you have to utilize the knowledge to get the knowledge level into a higher degree. That's what you're saying about, right? Exactly. That's the right point actually the modelers have to think, because it's not like after 6 or 7 years you become a coordinator, or after 10 years you become a manager. It is a dedication and passion. If your passion over the degree of thing what you're doing, that makes you into the higher level. It's not that.
Also, when you say about learning and when you say you have to have that enthusiasm in learning something new, like coming out and learning something new out of the shell and learning about other services, meaning is that you are trying to break your comfort zone there.
Perfect.
You're trying to learn, you're investing more time to learn something new. That means you are ready to become a BIM coordinator.
Right.
When you take that decision itself. The second thing is about coordinating information between stakeholders. It doesn't happen gradually, but it doesn't happen at the spot. But gradually, as you pick up things, when you move through this BIM industry, you get to understand what information has to reach which stakeholder, which person at the right time.
Right.
That's when completely you turn to be a BIM coordinator.